Hello, friends. Today we will discuss recent news and how they affect the cryptocurrency market. The U.S. Treasury Department is preparing to enter the debt market with a proposal for hundreds of billions of dollars because they need money. At the same time, the struggle between the SEC and the cryptocurrency exchanges Coinbase and in particular Binance continues. The situation has escalated to the point of monitoring Binance employees and compiling a list of coins that have been delisted as they were deemed unregistered securities. How will all of this affect financial markets? Recently, Janet Yellen, the head of the U.S. Treasury Department, addressed the state of the U.S. financial system and touched on cryptocurrency. She believes that there are certain risks associated with it and therefore supports the SEC, which is already fully engaged in addressing these issues. She further added that it is necessary for the U.S. Congress to adopt new regulations for cryptocurrency regulation. As you can see, she sees something that the SEC does not. Recently, a new bill was introduced that supports the entire crypto community, but unfortunately, it is still in the draft stage. It was prepared by representatives of the Republican Party and could resolve many controversial issues, primarily regarding the recognition of tokens as securities. However, for now, we can only hope that it will be signed into law. Currently, the main news focus is the SEC's battle against Binance, specifically Binance US. As we mentioned on our Telegram channel, which you can find in the description, it is likely just fear, uncertainty, and doubt spread against exchanges, and there will be no actual blockade. Yes, you could argue that the entire altcoin market recently dropped by nearly 40%, but I dare to speculate that it is not solely due to that. There are rumors that market makers, who provided liquidity in the order book, have exited the market. As all stock markets closed on Friday, a crash occurred indicating the absence of market makers, which could explain the sharp drop in market volumes. Now we can observe the market as it should be, without market makers. This means that it is currently the best time to buy altcoins, and it is uncertain whether they will go any lower compared to Bitcoin. However, Bitcoin, as I mentioned before, will likely reach the support level of $18,500 to $20,000. And if it fails to hold, it could drop straight to $12,000. At the moment, there is no reason to panic and sell all coins. On the contrary, it is a good time to buy them. Before Bitcoin's decline, we expect it to rise to $28,000, but only temporarily, after which a pullback to the aforementioned levels will occur. Continuing with Janet Yellen's statements, let me explain why the U.S. Treasury Department raised the debt ceiling by an additional $2 trillion until the end of this year. Let's go through the main points of her statement, and we can immediately hear bad news for regional banks. She predicts further consolidation in the banking sector, suspecting that most of these banks will go bankrupt and be acquired by large banks such as J.P. Morgan. The year 2023 has already become a record year for bankruptcies in the United States, surpassing even 2010. According to Yellen, the next sector facing significant problems is commercial real estate. Elon Musk recently mentioned on Twitter that the commercial sector is already collapsing, followed by a decline in residential real estate. The question is, where will the U.S. get the money to rebuild its economy? If the printing press of the Federal Reserve System is on hold, and there are currently no plans to resume its operation, the remaining liquidity in the financial markets will be drained. Moreover, at the current rates set by the Federal Reserve, with declining trends and inflation, purchasing U.S. government debt bonds appears quite attractive. This means that all money from the cryptocurrency and stock markets will flow into government debt. As a result, other assets will be in a very challenging state, since buyers simply won't have the ability to drive the market upward. Now, let's summarize everything that has been said. Most likely, we will see a market decline for the next year and a half, but not without occasional Bitcoin rallies up to $28,000. Buyers will not have the ability to boost the markets, and market makers have already exited. As we mentioned earlier, this year will be the best year for long-term investments. If you have positions in the market that are heavily in the negative, do not rush to sell. It is better to wait another year and a half for the market to reverse its sentiment. However, everyone judges for themselves when and where to invest. We're simply sharing our opinion. I wish you all successful investments, and don't forget to subscribe to our Telegram channel through the link in the description. Good luck to everyone!